welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title, this is a story time. So I'm gonna try to keep this like short because I actually have to go somewhere and I just wanted to get this done because sunlight's out and I love the natural lighting. So where do I begin? So in 2017 I went away to OCC, and how our dorms were set up, we had one building where it was just rooms, like it's just you have your own room or you share a room with somebody. But on another part of the campus, which was like that part, the building with just the rooms, it was called H3. That nobody ever really liked to live over there because you have to take the shuttle. It's like it's not really on campus, but on campus we have building A, building B, building C. And I'm sorry I keep doing that. I'm trying to. We have building A, building B, building C. When I got there, my first semester, I got there, I was in building B. And I had already previously like talked to two of my roommates, because good thing with OCC, like when you get assigned your room or like who you're gonna be rooming with, whatever the case may be, they set you up like you could chat with the people that are already in like the pod or in the room already that's been there the semester prior. And everybody that we were in a pod, it was 3 singles. Sorry about my nail, it broke like a few minutes ago. There was 3 singles and one room which was for a triple, which was for 3 people. But I had already originally spoken to the 2 girls that were in the singles, and I also had this thing because I wasn't with the whole sharing a room with somebody. I don't know, I like my little privacy or whatever. So I'm not gonna say their real names, so we're gonna give them some fake names. So we're gonna do Amber. She's one of the girls in the singles, and Chloe is one of the girls in the single. So 2 other girls. The triple didn't get filled with 3 people, only got filled with 2. So let me think of a name. So we got Amber and Chloe. We got Shay, because the Shea Butter is sitting in front of me. Shay and Victoria, because Victoria's back sitting right there. We're in the triple together. So Victoria, she was a very flamboyant person. Like, she was a girl, but she was very, I feel like flamboyant was the wrong word, but she was very, I want to say experienced, because she came from like a little part of New York where her mother had her sheltered a lot. So when she had a little bit of freedom, when she came to OCC, she took that and ran with it. Like, she was like, oh, my mom's not here. My mom's not really breathing down my neck. I'm about to wild out. But the thing about her, like, she loved to have intercourse. Like, all the time, this girl would go, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about it because she would go on like dating websites like Plenty of Fish, Tinder, whatever else they had in like Syracuse or whatever. And she would be hitting up random guys, and she'd be mad up front, like, hey, I'm down to fuck, like, can you come over, blah, 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 yada, yada. And they would come over to our pod. So like we would meet a lot of them, and like a lot of them would bring like bud or whatever, and they'll spark us up or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So that was cool, but this girl was getting busy in her room. So couple months passed. Sis is still doing the same damn thing. But I couldn't, like, none of us called her a hoe because she was so open about it. She just loved to have sex. Like, she was just so open about it. Like, she didn't care. She honestly didn't care about nobody's opinion. She just didn't care. Period, point blank. She never cared about what people thought. So she had went home to visit, I think it was either the weekend prior or that weekend, because I know it happened on a Monday. I'm not sure. So I'm in class, I'm in my public speaking class, and your girl just about to give her speech or whatever. So we all in like a group chat, like me and my pod mates or whatever. So it's Chloe, Amber, Shay, and Victoria. Oh, I can't believe I remember that. But so we all in the group chat or whatever. And then a person's before me to give their speech, so I'm waiting or whatever, and then somebody's texting in the chat like 911. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what happened? They was like, bro, yo, come home now. I'm like, I can't, I'm about to give a speech. They was like, you gotta, like, whenever you finish, to come home. I'm like, all right. Gave my speech, got an A+. Your girl was, I love my public speaking class. I just like to talk. So once that was up, I told my professor, I was like, I got an emergency and I got a dip. So I got my speech back. She graded it. It was a lady. She graded it. She gave me my A+ and I did. So I'm speed walking. Mind you, I run out of breath very quickly in like 2.5. I'm just out of oxygen. So I get back to my pod, and my pod mates are all of them already there. When everybody usually have class around this time, it's usually like it's usually one person in the pod at that time of the day, because everybody's in class or everybody's in between classes at the cafeteria, library, tutoring. Everybody's always doing something. So I just walked there. I'm just like, what the, like, why is everybody here? So one, I'm already worried about the 911 text. Then I'm like, what the hell? So it must be serious because everybody is here. So did I name her Victoria or did I name her Shay? I'm not too sure, but sis, I walk in the pod, sis is on the phone like, yeah, I got gonorrhea, so you need to get checked out. Clip. I'm in the midst of like coming in and I'm overhearing the conversation. I'm just like, come again? I'm sorry. Please say that again. What? So, Amber and Chloe come to me and they're like, yo, sis caught gonorrhea. I'm like, I'm sorry. Say that again. They're like, bro, she caught gonorrhea. The doctor that just called her, so she's calling all the niggas she was sleeping with to tell them sis got gonorrhea for them to get tested. And mind you, she was fucking niggas on the campus too, on the low, because everybody thought just because how she carried, like, she didn't really care about how she presented herself, honestly speaking, but her personality was dope, but she didn't really put in the effort to look presentable. Like, whatever she put on, she felt like she looked okay. So people would be like, oh, I wouldn't talk to her, but niggas was still on her dick due to the fact that they know she loved to fuck. Like, they all knew that she loved to get down, so a lot of niggas was still on her dick. So she's low-key hitting them up like, yo, you should get tested, blah blah blah. I'm like, and sis is so nonchalant about it, like, yeah, you need to get tested, clip. Oh, you need to get tested, clip. You need to get tested, clip. I'm like, sis, with not a shed of tear, nothing. It was so nonchalant to her. I'm like, yo, bro, what's going on? How you feeling? She's like, shit happens, like, it's life. I'm like, you have an STD. This is not okay. This is not okay. You caught a whole STD, bro. A whole STD. And it's so whatever to you. Like, we were all just out of shock at the fact that she really didn't care that she caught an STD. And like, she started taking her medicine for it, but that still wasn't, she still didn't, like, it still never affected her. Like, she was still hitting the pavement, going around her business, like everything was all kumbaya, whatever the case. I'm like, sis was so nonchalant, it was ridiculous. But seriously, like, she was a dope person, but she just loved to get down. She loved to get down, didn't care circumstances. She didn't care. She wanted to do what she wanted to do, and that was it, period, point blank. But yes, guys, that is my, oh wait, so after I found out, after I was there for a couple minutes or whatever, and I started realizing like the seriousness of it, even though she wasn't taking it seriously, in our pod, we had 2 bathrooms. So the people close, so Shay and, oh, is it Shay? No. Amber and Chloe shared the bathroom closer to their room because they were closer. And it would be me and Victoria and Shay that would share that bathroom because that is closer to us. But like I vary from either one, whichever one is being used or whichever one is not. So I'm closer to Victoria and Shay's bathroom. So I was so, even though you can't catch it like that, but I was so paranoid at the time because I'm like, yo, bro, if I catch anything off this toilet seat, because I know you're not really that cleanly, if I catch anything, we're going to fight. Like, we're really going to fight. I'm really going to fight you. We're going to fight because I cannot catch nothing. Not even no little, what is it? A little yeast infection from the toilet seat because you not that cleanly. I'm not doing it for you. I was like, no. I'm like, every time you go use the bathroom, make sure to always Clorox wipe the toilet seat, everything, like wipe the whole toilet seat bowl or whatever. And even I was so paranoid to the point where like if I'm peeing, I'm squatting. Like I was that paranoid. You know, even though now looking back on it, I can't catch gonorrhea from her. Not that I know of, but from my knowledge, you can't catch gonorrhea from sitting on a toilet seat or whatever. But I was just so paranoid at the time. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not with this. I'm not with it. So do what you got to do and get things on and popping. But that didn't even really stop. Oh, I like my hair like this. But that didn't really stop sis anyway. Sis was still, at the time she found out she had gonorrhea, sis had a boyfriend now. Sis had a boyfriend. She's been settled down and had a boyfriend on campus. But he lived he lived in Syracuse, so he lived off campus, but he used to always be at the pod or whatever, and we knew him or whatever. Sis was still by her business. During all her medication, sis was still getting it popping. OCC was an experience. Like, she's dead ass, like, even though this story don't really put her in the best light, but she's a crazy breed. And I like knowing her and really knowing what she's about and like her lifestyle, like I wouldn't say I understand, but I kind of have an inkling as to why she is the way she is. But thanks guys for listening to my story time. We'll have more coming up. I have plenty more story times to tell you guys. So please like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button to get notifications when I post. You feel me? I'm actually about to go to get a tattoo, so I'm gonna try to like take some vlogs of it or whatever. I'm gonna try whatever, but I'm definitely gonna vlog my photo shoot that's coming up. Stay tuned for that. I'm taking suggestions as to what my next video should be about. I'm trying to put out as many videos because I'm gonna start work in a few weeks and I won't have as much time. I'm only gonna be able to make a video on the weekends because I'm gonna be working all weekdays. Hopefully I'll have my ring light by then. That way when it's nighttime, if I'm not too tired, I will post a video at night. That way my ring light give me all the light that I need. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Whoa.